reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your other host, Quincy.
How you doing over there, Q?
I am still a little groggy from my nap. But
Yeah, I can't nap because I just don't sleep well. I'll figure it out.
Man, giant mallet.
I mean, it'll work once. That's all I need it to work is once. Got anything special to drink?
Nah, just a sip of K-Cup.
Yeah, I got something special, something unheard of. A sugar-free drink in my possession, a Gatorade Zero. I don't mind them. They're okay. They get the job done. Keep me well hydrated.
As the zero drinks go, I haven't tried any of those yet, but I did do the I've done a bunch of the zero sodas, and the zero sugar Dr. Pepper Cherry is really fucking good.
You've mentioned I'm gonna definitely lean toward getting one of those next time, just because.
Not the diet, zero sugar.
Zero sugar specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, because the next thing I've tried was Starry Zero Sugar. They're not bad. You can definitely tell there's no real sugar in it, but they're not bad. I can, just as long as they're cold. If they're not cold, then they're about room temperature. They're okay. They're manageable. Last week we didn't really have a lot of humble bundles, but this week they decided to bombard us. There's 12 new ones that have piled up, and we're only going to go through four of them. Starting off with the Dice and Destiny game bundle, featuring one of my most favorite games of all time, Disco Elysium. It has a couple other okay games. I wouldn't really throw them as my favorites, such as Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire, and Citizen Sleeper. Road 1 I have downloaded, I just haven't really popped into it yet. And then Broken Roads looks like a nice little Wasteland-style game. But definitely, I would say get it just for Disco Elysium for $13. That's fantastic.
Which one is Disco Elysium again?
Cop forgets where he is, and at the same time forgets himself. And you have to unravel a murder mystery while also remembering who you are and what you're doing in Ravachol. It's a good game.
All set to Disco.
Disco kind of falls a little bit later. Early game, you're still trying to remember that you even like Disco.
Okay.
But the soundtrack is fantastic. If I can find that shit on vinyl, I would love to have it. However, getting it on vinyl is a pain in the ass because the original edition is $185, and then the Collector's 3 vinyl edition with some unreleased tracks with all of this really nice looking art, and it unfolds like an origami thing, is at least $600 at last check. So the music, I can tell you, spectacular.
Buddy,
What's up?
I don't know this website, but I am 8bit.com.
That is correct, and they are sold out. They've been sold out.
Oh, is it sold out?
Yeah.
Oh, it is sold out. Damn.
Oh, you don't
I
think
found it for 60.
You don't think I've looked? You don't think I've looked? Yeah, no, they were limited edition.
Sleeve is fucking trippy.
Oh, it is. Have you seen the while you're on that website, look for the origami edition. They also did that. While he's doing that, I'm going to tell you about the charity that it helps out, because it's a very particular charity called care.org. Founded in 1945, the CARE Package. CARE is a leading humanitarian organization fighting global poverty. They basically make sure that women, girls, families that are having a rough time can slowly be lifted out of poverty. They have done a bunch of things in New York, in Florida during the Hurricane Katrina's. They have basically made sure that homes can be built in places that they are slowly being weeded away from. Care.org is a big one that I would recommend. And as I said, $13 just to get these games is an added bonus to help out that one, especially Disco Elysium. Yeah, if there is any takeaway from it, Disco Elysium, buy it, help out the charity. Bam. Humble Heroines, Rebels, Curses, and Mystery. This bundle has 2 games that I like out of it, and the rest are kind of interesting to say the least, such as Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, Enhanced Edition, I really love its art style, but the storytelling is a little lost on me because I don't know Pathfinder too well. They kind of nudge the gods at you a little early, but it is fun. This one is worth the money alone, just because it's $12 to get all of it. Darksiders 3. Now, they kind of took a bit away from the Darksiders because 1 and 2 were hack and slash, while 3 is a top down isometric hack and slash, but it's still fun. Beyond Two Souls, I'm not a fan. Me and the director don't get along. Um,
I remember this being a huge hype, and I watched like a let's play of it, and I was like, it's okay.
it's okay. There are
I wasn't really all that blown away.
yeah, there are other better games. This one you could probably just find someone who's interested in it. Control. This one's a good one, and it comes with The Foundation and Awe, the two DLCs that go along with it. And I mean, Control kind of screwed with me at the beginning because I didn't quite know what I was doing. Good news, I figured out what I was doing and I got through most of it. I still have to finish it, but it's a damn fine game. I really like Control. Have you beat Control, right?
I have not played Control. It was one of those ones that kind of kept getting shoved at me by people, and I was just like, I don't want to play it now.
Well, if you ever feel like
I
it,
haven't gotten around to that yet.
I think you'd
Yeah,
like it.
I've heard it's good, and I heard that like some DLCs or something that are pretty interesting or something like spin-off. There's like something else that's in that universe.
There's now a new game that's dropping, Firelight, I think it's called. That's in
Is
this
that what it is?
in the world. That's you and three players can go and basically purge the areas or retrieve specimens from the control unit areas.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I just,
One of
I'm
those.
sitting here climbing my time loop right now as we're going across this, sitting here going, I'm never gonna play any of these games, am I?
Oh.
It's just timing. I haven't played a game in a while.
Okay. Now, one I didn't mention to you. This is another one of the favorite ones. I really like Metroid. I love Metroid. But me and furries have like this weird relationship where the best games I've played are usually ones that involve furries. And Castlevania 64 is another weird one. But if you want a 3D Metroidvania style game, Pseudo Regalia. Holy shit, this game is amazing. It has jump physics. It's like Mario 64 on crack. It's got wall running. Once again, it's like another one of those Disco Elysium games where I'm just like, holy shit, this game is amazing. Music's okay, nothing really to write home about, but damn, does it feel good. I I can definitely recommend this one, and you only need to pay $5 to get this one in case you can't spend the full, what is it, 13 to get the whole thing, $12 to get the whole thing. But if you could spot a 5 for this one's a good one, and it's not that graphically intensive on lower end PCs.
Nice.
Badu. Thief of Thieves. This one you went through, and you pushed me toward it because you said it's a good murder mystery with the thieving.
No, not murder mystery.
Not murder mystery? Because it.
No.
Oh, okay. But it involves thievery?
Mystery. Yeah, you have to. Thief of Thieves is a comic. It was done by Kirkman, I do believe.
Yes.
They went through and they did this game when he was launching Skybound. Skybound?
Mm-hmm.
They did like the first season, and I don't think they ever got around to the other season. But I enjoyed it. It's think how like you can find all the different ways to do a level in Hitman, but instead of the killing, it's thieving. It's also, I think, mostly left to right type of movement.
Oh, platform.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
If I remember, it's been a few years since I played it, but I enjoyed it. It was free on Game Pass for a little while. I burned through the whole thing pretty quick, and yeah.
Okay. I might check this one out because I'm probably gonna buy it just to have Pseudo Regalia again because I don't own it on Steam. So yeah, but I might be throwing in the 5, so I'll definitely be getting Thief of Thieves with it. And last but not least, one that I've been thrown toward, but I never really got into, Kill the Crows, a fast-paced, top-down arena shooter with a very unique, gritty art style. One-hit kill gunfights, so be prepared for a lot of restarting maps. And this one helps out two charities, Girls Who Code, which is getting women into wonderful seats of power, building up great video games. Some of these being built by those who are in Girls Who Code. And Girls Make Games Scholarship Fund, which basically coincides with Girls Who Code by getting them scholarships to help them into summer camps, workshops, and undergraduate degree programs.
Noise.
Noise. Number 3, this one I'm going to breeze right through because it's quick, simple, easy. It only has 3 letters, EDF, EDF, EDF. For those who understand, that is Earth Defense Force. And for those who understand what that is, it is a great game where you fight giant monsters, which I'll get more into in a minute with another game. But EDF is probably one of those games that you play with a bunch of people and you just waste a lot of time because these games are crazy. They're zany. They are not to be taken seriously. A bunch of giant ants come from spaceships that are from planet Argambra or something like that because they censor the name of the planet. And they drop.
I tried playing one of these and got my ass fucking handed to me.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 4 because 4 is.
It's what everyone hates Game Pass.
Okay, that was probably 4. 5 just dropped on Game Pass
hey,
not too long
on the
ago.
ground, it's your ass.
Yeah. 5 is the one that dropped on Game Pass not too long ago, and Iron Rain is the really difficult one, but I think this one's on Steam only right now. I think. But Iron Rain is the hard one. That one's the one that is for the Challenger set only, but it has a lot of odd maneuverability stuff. $25 gets the whole thing, and it includes all the DLCs for EDF 4.1, which is 4 with some added features, as well as a bunch of weird weeaboo style skins. Ignore those, but the Spark Lancer is probably one of the best units in that game. This one helps out Oceania, protecting the world's oceans. Pretty straightforward, just making sure that everything we take from the ocean, we return to the ocean to make sure that we have a thriving ecosystem of fish.
Now we just need to get rid of all that damn plastic.
That too. They also clean up the oceans. And another one that I'm going to breeze through because there's a lot involved with this one. Quincy, do you like Cthulhu?
I do.
Do you like X-Files?
I do.
Do you like Supernatural?
I do.
Do you like orange soda?
It's alright.
Oh. Well, look, okay. Yeah, that's fair. But the good news...
It depends on the brand. That's another one that's actually pretty good. The Zero Sugar Orange Fanta is actually pretty good.
Oh, I'm writing that down right now. But if you want all of that minus the orange soda, good news. Delta Green RPG, the virtual tabletop and fiction, meaning they have their book series that they have wrote for Delta Green in this bundle. You get 58 items, including the VTT assets and the novels, for $25. And, I mean, Delta Green was on our list for a while to, climb into these. And
there's been some really fun things I've seen people do with Delta Green.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, to be able to go to Roll20 or to my VTT Foundry and just be able to throw it all there and begin to build in a digital setting, that gets a huge thumbs up from me. Meaning that I'm not spending 45 minutes trying to figure out what goes where when I can just fill in a digital sheet. I love digital sheets. They're the new wave of the future, in my opinion. $25, as said, gets the whole thing, and that helps out. Another one that's pretty straightforward, Direct Relief, basically helping out the all 50 states and 70 countries basically get, I believe, healthcare? Yes, it is healthcare professionals around the world, as well as providing partnerships with local organizations that provide health services to people who would otherwise not receive them. These guys are one of the ones that I see all over the place. I see bumper stickers for this one wherever there are health meets. So I'm glad to see that they are still gathering up funding in the best way possible while also being here in Humble Bundle. Remember how I told you I was playing a lot of Monster Hunter? Big old monsters?
Yes.
I'm already at 60 hours. And I'm afraid that number is probably going to double by next week.
What game do you think you have the most time invested in?
Without looking, Gary's Mod.
Yeah, okay.
20... Actually, I can find out right now. Let me... Whoop. Boop. Let me move this over. Go over here.
24 days.
Oh no. Weeks, brother. Weeks.
24 weeks.
Hang on. Let me. Uh, let me see. Where is it? There it is. Let me do a translation here. Let me right-click this. New window. Let me pull it over here so that way I don't show you what it says. Oh, how long do you think I have on this? In days.
In days.
Yeah.
685.
685? Well, luckily not that high. So I have an equivalency of
400.
Luckily not that high either. An equivalency of 3 months' time. 92.5 days of Gary's mod. And I was right, 2,221 hours.
So it's gonna make you double your Monster Hunter time here.
Oh, definitely. Oh, more than certainly, because every single week for the next foreseeable 23 weeks, they have plans. They have event quests that will either earn you better gear, some things that you can use for your grill, or just extra bits and bobs for hunting the same things you would normally hunt. Like a fire hidden by sand is a Rathalos. Raytheon? No, Raytheon. And with that, you get a expedition pass, and it gives you a special earring that is only going to be available with this quest. So you have until the 1st of the next month to go and get it. So be quick on that one. Speaking of, there is Kungalala Cravings, where if you fight what is known as the Fart Monkey, you get drool shrooms. And those will help out with, I think that's Medic Plus, but I'm not 100%. But even still, good to grind on those because they help you build up a much more tolerable defense. And every single week, as I said, for the next 23 weeks, there's going to be some extra events, better pieces. You get an exclusive pendant by doing this one. Pendants will be distributed later because they want to have quest tallies. And quest tallies will also basically be a group. So if, let's say, 1,000 people beat it, they'll get a specific piece as well. If it's 10,000, that piece will be upgraded. So I'm very excited to see what they're going to be doing in the near future. Not very much is given right now. Some Tempered Guardian Ratios, some Quintimus, just some bits and pieces. And they do show you what pieces you will be receiving in the quest challenges. So if you can, go and check out monsterhunter.com and hit the scheduling for the event quests. Guess what? Not done with Monster Hunter stuff. Their official free update to the first major update. Because there's multiple bits to this update. First one is Mizutsune, also known as the Bubble Dragon, is going to be popping in. We get Zoshia and new gear for Zoshia. We are getting the Gathering Hub, where we finally get cooking area. But you can also go to the festival grounds and hang with your friends. Here, let me go a little bit forward. Yeah, nice little festival grounds where you can hang with your friends, arm wrestle like normal, play explosive bowling, which I still don't know the name of, pet Poogie with all your friends, and actually hang out like you used to in Worlds. Not much in Rise, but Wilds definitely breaks the mold and makes it a lot more tolerable to play. Endgame is going to be fucking wild when Master Rank drops. I guarantee it. Another little tiny quick thing that I'm going to just breeze on by just because we don't get luchadors in our mainstream animes very much anymore, nor in video games. And Veressa, the new character in Genshin Impact, I have to admit that they pumped that trailer up very high, very vibrant. Not a lick of AI is put into it. They get a thumbs up. They get a pass. If you want to see that trailer, it's called Veressa Pre-Tournament Prep. And that trailer is pretty cool. It gets a thumbs up. Yeah, all right. Now something we both can probably talk about. Have you ever played Silent Hill?
One or two, I'm not sure which one. Very, 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 very long ago.
Okay. Would you play have you seen the new trailer for Silent Hill F or Forte? Okay. So Silent Hill Forte, or Silent Hill F, as many people are calling it, dropped a few dozen trailers and bits and bobs that are going to be in game. I gotta say, it's kind of creepy, and at the very beginning of the trailer, it even says there are a lot of very serious themes in this entire series, as well as in Forte. And some people on Twitter have been screaming out, "This hasn't been in here. Come on now, don't get this fucking warning out of here. We're gamers." And I said,
I love how offended people are over a warning.
"That's what I was saying." I was like, and then you look back and you go to the beginning of those games. When you boot those games up, it gives you warning. There are depictions of horror scenes and gore. Viewer discretion is advised. This one's going to have a few extra warnings because Konami has explicitly stated this one is not for kids. Like, many of us, like myself, had sat in front of a CRT TV while playing Silent Hill 2, listening to the pops and the crackles and the fuzz of when an enemy is coming near you, getting very scared. This one, on the other hand, they are recommending kids do not play.
Is Silent Hill where your love for Shiba Inus comes from?
No, but it
Happy
amplified it.
coincidence.
It's a happy coincidence. I did not get that ending, and I probably should go back and get that ending. But Silent Hill Forte, go and watch that trailer. That trailer is wild. Some of the enemies that you see in the screen after the world begins to shift really does give you that Japanese horror. If you've seen a lot of Japanese horror films, it has definitely a lot of Hanako style stuff, and it really goes back to the Konami's basics. As much as I hate you as a company, Konami, you're cooking, and you get a somewhat pass, but I may not be purchasing your game, so deal with that. But Fortnite's doing a lot of fucking additions over the next couple of weeks, including, but not limited to, Ghostbusters. I've almost unlocked Sub-Zero in the Season Pass. Not very difficult to get up that far, but now we're getting an Ectoglider, a Ghost Trap back bling, and 4 costumes for the, I would call them regular. They're not even, they're not even the normal. Oh, they don't even have, like, legible names. Huh. I guess that's to avoid a form of copyright, but even still, Ghostbusters is going to be popping in. I believe you also, did they do a car? No, they did a proton pack and a proton pickaxe. They have a car. No, they don't have a car.
Lame.
Yeah, if you can change one of the cars into them, because they've dropped like a 400Z. They dropped the Cyberpunk vehicle. They've dropped a Cybertruck that you could get for free, and not a lot of people got.
I wonder why.
Oh, every time I see it, it's on site. I am just unloading on that bitch. Honest to God.
Waiting for the day I get to sue our police force because the front metal piece flies off their Cybertruck and impales my car.
Oh man, I mean, you could broadcast a whole movie on their fucking trunk.
I've seen the people doing that.
Like, it doesn't reflect. But have you seen the guy that sanded down their entire chassis to be chromatic, so you can? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Is that illegal?
I don't know.
But even still, you can get bundles for only 2,000 V-Bucks. You can get the gear for 1,800 V-Bucks. Each one of the costumes are 800 V-Bucks. Not too costly.
You know what I haven't seen that I thought would go hand in hand?
What's that?
I've not seen the testicles hanging off the back of a Cybertruck.
Nope. I'm gonna be somewhat good today. I'm gonna be all right today. There is a lot of new sets that have been added. There's the new Daredevil hint that they're going to be adding the Born Again costume, the golden one, to Fortnite soon. There's rumors in the mill that the music, what do they call it? The festival pass is going to have someone I don't really know, Sabrina something or other. I'm afraid I don't listen to her music. I listen to it. Huh?
Carpenter?
Maybe. I'm not gonna front. I have no clue. I listened to this.
She's one of the bigger new ones.
Oh, is it? Okay, then probably. I heard a couple of the songs, not my cup of tea, but it was a couple other people's. She got hinted that she's going to get a drop. There was a couple other drops that I had read, but I'm not going to confirm here. Hello in chat. But I'm very proud how far Fortnite has gone from being just a save the world ish to having the battle royale on the side to kind of reversing the roles and having the battle royale with the save the. They're still working on the save the world. They're still doing updates on it, just very slowly. Yes, like every season when the seasonal change, they add a little bit more of like new map set or better benefits to some of the champions or heroes of which you get to kind of interchange their traits. I'm like, that's not bad. They've done some good with it. Not 100% though.
Nice.
But it. Speaking of odd crossovers, Fatal Fury or Garu, City of the Wolves, crosses over with something I was not expecting. Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer player. Now, when I watched this trailer originally, I was scratching the side of my head going, what's a soccer player doing here? And then I noticed he was the one on screen, and I was like, no, they didn't give him a kit, did they? And further in the trailer, they sure did. They showed all the classic Fatal Fury folk, and then Ronaldo pops up a smile and then begins to beat the living tar out of Terry Bogard. And I was like, okay. And I was looking at his kit, and I'm like, okay. Okay, SNK. You remembered how to make fighting games. I appreciate you. So Fatal Fury, or Garu, City of the Wolves, gets yet another strange update, and I'm proud of them. But
did your Discord just randomly tell us that we're in the chat together?
No.
Okay, mine did. It just out of nowhere just re-binged me that I was in the chat.
Gotcha. Oh. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 has a couple new announcements, such as Chloe Covell, one of the newer skaters, and a few news outlets have spoke up that Bam Margera is going to be returning for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, and I'm very proud of him because, as Tony had stated in the talks, the video game would not be where it is at without him. Because, I mean, he was one of the cover childs for Tony Hawk's Underground, if I'm not mistaken. So
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, but even still, I'm very proud to say that everyone's still looking out for everyone, even in their hardships or tough times. But even still, more characters adding into the thing, including Doomslayer. Hell yeah. Dude.
Considering we're gonna get that, I could see potentially spending the money on Doomslayer.
Well, that one's gonna be free for a Game Pass.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Speaking of Game Pass, we have 4 new games. Smite 2 Beta, The Finals Rising Stars, Naraka Blade Point, which I mean is a very chesty cover.
That's a free to play.
And then Blizzard Arcade Collection.
Okay, the Blizzard Arcade Collection will have some pretty good games in there. Is it on PC only?
No, I'm looking at the console. Right
now. At the console? Oh, if you could play Lost Vikings on that, I might grab that.
This has, I think, Lost Vikings 1 and 2.
I didn't like 2. I didn't like 2. 1 was the good one.
Yeah. So reproductions of Blackhorn, The Lost Vikings, Rock and Roll Racing, Lost Vikings 2, and RPM Racing.
Okay, RPM's not bad for early. I'm surprised Diablo 1 isn't on that. Well, it says arcade.
Didn't they do the full blown? Yeah, it's arcade. Didn't they do the full blown like remaster for
2? I haven't seen
I thought they only do 2.
They only did 2 as far as I can remember.
Okay.
I still have my CD for 1, so I don't need to purchase it.
I swear to God, I had mine somewhere, but I can't find it.
Nah. And sadly, the servers don't really work too well anyway, so it wouldn't have been much fun. Or no, 2's doesn't work too much online. Yeah. Going back over to stories, another strange crossover with a chin scratch. Brawlhalla and Destiny 2. They showed the three very classic armored hunter, warlock, and to 10. And I gotta say, I don't play these types of games, but this looks super fun. Honest to God, I'd probably only play it once just to get the characters, or I hope these guys aren't personable, because they said it's a free to play. Players can now access the Destiny 2 crossover event and fight as all three classes. So yeah, they are free to play. So if you play Brawlhalla, Destiny 2 is now available to you. And I really like the Hunter's kit with the Ace of Spades in their hand. Let me see here. Let me show me. Yeah, Ace, cool. If I were to re-download Brawlhalla again, I mean, I owned it before it went free to play, so it's definitely in the Steam library. I'll probably grab onto it, take a look, try to do some tech shit. You play Brawlhalla?
I have not. No, I'm not good at these games.
Yeah, me neither. But dude. River City Girls 2 has a couple new additions to the game. Billy and Jimmy from Double Dragon. And I gotta say,
Nice.
their kits look pretty fucking good for being pushed into a very nice pixelated style. Their moves are back. Billy gets his windmill kick and toss behind coin, while Jimmy gets his flashpoint forward and running kick. So I own this game. I hope I don't have to pay for it, but at least it's free. I'll have to look on Steam. Hold on, let me pull up my Steam. Let me go and see here. Billy. Oh, nope. Okay, is it just Double Dragon then? I'll look later. But if you liked River City Ransom, River City Girls is probably a good follow-up, and River City Girls 2 is even better because it adds like 90 times the content. Trust. Doop. Quincy, you like Lego and you like Lord of the Rings, right?
Yes and yes.
Combine them and you'll get something really good. Lego Lord of the Rings now has an official mini movie as well as a hint for a Lego Lord of the Rings game. Featuring Sean Astin, who played good old, don't tell me, Samwise Gamgee.
Oh shit! Sorry, I said it like as you said. Don't tell me I'm sorry.
I didn't even hear it.
Okay, cool.
But I really love all these. If we can get a full Lego set for this stuff, I am down for it. I'm happy to see that the Lego creators that do these animations are still
Nerds.
doing this. Yeah, and hyper nerds. Oh yeah. I would like. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing Lord of the Rings all over again, the full extended editions in this form.
Just full blown Lego.
Yeah, why not? I mean, so far it's looking pretty dang good. Fucking look at that Mountain Doom. Oh,
I mean, that is a pretty great mountain.
and then you got the little tiny humorous, little peaks and
Yeah, the Lego
leans.
moments.
Yeah. And I gotta
That
say,
freaking body slam from Gandalf there.
get your ass in here. But I mean, look at the freaking whole entire talking table where they're discussing what to do with the ring, and then oh, and then the fucking yeah. These sets are already available over on Lego.com, so go and check that out. But I'm curious on what more they're going to be doing with Lego and Lord of the Rings, because this gave us nothing except for just a promotion for the Hobbit hole area, which I think we talked about before, but did not have a price. Do you have a no? Of course not. I'll go and grab that in a little bit, but I thought the price tag was $400. I'll do a double check on that though. But dupe. Quincy, you want to get creepy?
Sure.
You want to get so creepy that the game explicitly cuts off the sides of the screen so that way it can think that you're watching nothing? but there is
No,
something
now
there.
I'm scared.
Okay. Well, good news. Look Outside, done by one of my favorite artists. I forget his handle. I have it written down. Hang on. Oh no, I lost it. Even so, one of my favorite artists has done Look Outside, a very horrifying game that tells you not to leave, but there's a lot of things going on outside. And it plays in 4x3 aspect with the sides cut off, and you might be saying, well, I don't have a CRT TV. Well, good news, they're putting that to use. In that inky blackness, there's shifting colors, things that are just outside of your vision, because that's not what you're focusing on. Sometimes there are things that are looking because you need to look outside. This trailer also dropped with physical media that could possibly be coming out because Devolver Digital really shoved it out. They were just saying this game is going to be fucking fantastic. So go and check this one out if you really like horror genre style games with a bit of storytelling. I believe this is also going to probably get a limited run with a physical thing, but I'm not 100% on that. Just a rumor in the rumor mill. Badoop. Speaking of Blast from the Past, did you ever play any of the Painkiller series?
I don't think I did.
Okay. Well, Painkiller is Serious Sam, but more gothic. If you've ever played an early style boomer shooter and wanted just to keep moving and shooting, this is your go-to. The developers of this game said this is our most ambitious project yet. This is fantastic. This is probably the best form of boomer shooter. And they said, enjoy you and 3 other friends fighting off up to 300 things at once. Now, that's not saying 300 total. That's just saying 300 coming at you. They are saying they're pushing the limits of current hardware while also maintaining a little bit of the old spark that made Painkiller, but now you can fight alongside friends. I might actually get this because if I can play online with a bunch of people and just start mowing down a bunch of undead. Story never really was Painkiller's big point. It started off as a priest who had a lot of sin in him, finally loses that sin by trying to absolve himself, and he says, well, how do I do that? And a shady guy said, well, you can give it up by giving it to me. And he turned all of the sins of the priest into undead. And I'm like, that's a pretty good story. And then you basically pick up your first gun and have to kill your first undead, and goes from there. It's all fast-paced. Music is okay. I'm curious about this one because the music is much more current, I guess you can call it. Very gothic rock. And I'm definitely wanting to see where this one goes. I think this is also done by Night Dive. Hang on, let me skip ahead a little bit. Nope, 3D Realms is doing it. Jesus Christ. Okay. I thought 3D Realms closed their doors. Huh.
It's hard to keep track of what companies are still open and not at this point.
I mean, Atari closed and then reopened again, and then Activision closed and reopened again, or was bought out and then kind of subsidized, but now reopened again. I don't know. You're right. I hate this place. Oh, right. That's the name of the game. I hate this place.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you like a good zombie survival game, such as Project Zomboid, but want a much more crispier comic book looking aspect with a little bit of twin stick shooter-ish controllability, I Hate This Place is probably for you. The looting system is they say revolutionary. Events happen all the time. Your character actually has a plot to go through, so it's not like Project Zomboid where you're just trying to survive. There is cryptids that are added in, and so there are cryptids all over the place that are either going to keep you up at night and make it harder for the next day, or cryptids in the morning to make it difficult to stay in one place. I'm probably gonna get this one. This one's fucking wild looking.
I don't like that fucking spider thing.
Yeah, the spider thing is gonna be fantastic. This is also done by Skybound, which was mentioned earlier. They seem to have really taken off after coming back. Did they leave?
I don't think they left. I think they just took some time.
Took some time? That's fine. Even still, they took all the time they need to start working on this. That's fucking fantastic. During the little break that we had, there was a bunch of trailers that dropped on Steam, and this was one of them. This one caught my attention heavily. There's a shit ton. If you go onto the game trailers, fucking YouTube page, there's a long ass list. Like I could have 10 times as many things to talk about, but alas, we gotta move things along. But this one spoke words to me. Spoke a lot of words. Speaking of speaking words, how about a digital set of words? System Shock 2 finally has a release date of June 26th, and that's right around the corner. I don't know if I'm going to be getting this, though, because System Shock 2 has a rough place in my heart. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much it is first. Actually, does it have pre-price? Hell, it doesn't even have a...
Surprised this isn't coming to Game Pass.
You know, I kind of am too. System Shock 25th Anniversary Edition. $26.
That's not bad.
That is not bad. You know what? I might actually lean toward it, but not right now. But even still, Atari is also having a sale on Steam right now, so you can get fucking, what is it called? The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers beat 'em up, The Thing remastered, Killing Time remastered, any of the Roller Coaster Tycoon games. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fucking games that are on sale right now through them. Go and check that out at least. Oh, also the guns don't look too fantastic. Very RTX on the Quake engine, because I think this is still the Quake 2 engine. I think.
So this wasn't done through the same like rebuild thing that they did with the other System Shock?
No, it is. It's just higher resolution textures to handle on current hardware. It's same engine from what I understand, but better textures.
Gotcha.
That's what I figure anyways. Dude. Quincy, you like arcades, right?
Yeah.
You like Cyberpunk, right?
Yeah.
How about you combine the two?
Okay, let's do it.
Fucking fantastic. Cyberpunk 2077 Turf Wars is an arcade machine that probably would fit very well in a Dave & Buster's, and the early sketches look very vibrant, very cyberpunk. Looking at the gameplay a little bit later in this trailer, holy cow. It uses actual physical, I think, reloadable ammunition of a sort. Like not ping pong balls, BBs that just automatically roll up and get sent back into the machine and can be continuously used. And little LEDs that can keep changing, that you keep shooting at, and just like a carnival game or another midway thing where they knock down, they have like a small pneumatic to set them back up. We exist in a time where we can have little tiny LED human heads or bigger point things and just multi-layered LEDs. This gets a thumbs up, but I wouldn't pay $1 to play it every time. Any other gaming things you got, Q?
That's it, bud.
Then we go into the up shoe news. Quincy, you threw this at me, and I said I don't quite see it, but I get it.
I was just looking at shoe stuff that popped up, and I was like, between this and the other thing, I have to give him because I saw it.
That's fair. Nikola Jokic. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yeah, no idea on that one.
I heard the words behind, but they released a Joker 1, which is the name of the shoe, Peppa Pig branded. And I don't see the Peppa Pig on the shoe at all, but the box screams very loudly. I guess if you're a huge fan and you want one, of course, like Peppa and one like her brother George, then definitely you can kind of see the inspiration for it. I feel like that's a shoe for Miss Frizzle. Um, with the frizz, no way. I don't think so. I think this is.
No, she was a very colorful person.
She was a very colorful person. I guess this would be a good collaboration. Her wearing those shoes. I wouldn't be surprised if later on she's in Fortnite with these shoes. But point in case, not bad. $129, and the sizes that I would be wearing are still in stock. So if you happen to be a fan of Peppa Pig and wanting Peppa Pig branded shoes, there you go. Now time to get into
I
the.
really am not a Peppa Pig person.
I wasn't either. Bluey, on the other hand, I can lean over and be like, "Ooh, that's Bluey."
I've heard Bluey's great. I haven't seen it.
There was a couple episodes I saw that was very real. Now into the Crocs.
I'm getting into Peppa Pig, and it's terrifying.
That's fair. These Crocs are fantastic. So we have two Simpsons branded Crocs, one of which inspired by the family sit in front of the TV because there is literally the gibbets.
Couch gag.
Yeah, the couch gag, where they sit on their couch and there's a TV gibbet. While on the other shoe, you have one of each of the family members doing what they do best on the other one. Where's Bart? There's Bart kicking up on a skateboard. I can't see Homer too well. What is Homer doing? Oh, he is unviewable. Yeah.
You think it was just a straight shot of the gibbets?
No. Bummer. Unless I go to the web. Oh, releasing April 21st. Wow. Yeah, honestly, it's a month out. $80 for adult sizes, so not too bad, not too crazy. But the second one, I don't like the color scheme, but damn, I like its branding. These Krusty the Clown. Man, oh man, it has like a McDonald, like a '60s McDonald's paper bag style wrap to them, and then it has on the sport mode enabler his sideburns that of course puff out like a clown, and on the back it's got his little puff ball back there. It has a Krusty Burger, one of the Krusty Flakes, a couple of just Krusty doing what Krusty does, and each one comes with a gibbet of his bow tie. Holy cow. They are strangely loud.
The hair gibbets on the side part there work way too well.
They do. It's like someone over at Crocs knows how to make shoes, and you're just angry at them.
I'm not sure I would call these shoes, but all right.
I mean, if a surgeon wears them, and you said, and I quote, "If a surgeon wears these, I don't wanna get surgery from them." I mean, what if all surgeons wear these exact shoes?
Man, let's be honest. I'm not getting surgery. This is America, and I don't have life insurance or health insurance.
That is fair. Yeah, that is fair. Badu. Out of shoes and over into shirts. Over at Culture Kings. The wife and I have been watching an anime called Solo Leveling, and I mean, I'm gonna promote that anime far and wide. It is dang good. It's suspense, but also it gives me that power growth that I really like. It's thumbs up, big thumbs up. So for $39, you can get one of these three really nice front and back textured t-shirts. Also over at Culture Kings, they have old school throwback wrestling tees, such as the Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, like all these old school prints. So go and check out Culture Kings, because they have a flash sale going on some of those right now. But doop. I'm not going to go on too big of a rant, but I'm going to rant for at least a moment. Magic the Gathering. The new cards hurt me. The new sets hurt me. The re-releases are okay. The secret layers are okay. I really worry about the meta and how far we're going to be going into like Commander or EDH. Magic the Gathering is gonna be fun. You say that in chat. You don't know the pain of what I have shown the preview cards of Tarkir Dragonstorm, the new set that's going to be coming out, and the set that just released, which is Return to the Shire of Lord of the Rings second set. So Lord of the Rings second set just popped out, and a lot of those cards are fantastically drawn. Some of the full arts are like 60s psychedelic paintings, and they look fantastic. If you have time, go to the Magic the Gathering website, go to look at the sets and look at the showcases. All of them fucking bangers. But no time to look at them now. Rant over. Magic the Gathering is still good, but damn, the meta is going to be bad for a while. Or until a lot of bans start flying out. Something we talk about a lot of, Lego. And Pokemon finally have collaborated to make actual sets instead of those off-brand sets that we keep seeing on Temu. I'm very excited to see what sets are going to be coming out in the near future. I mean, God, Lego seems to be looking at all avenues of both anime and pop culture. Considering they've got already Fortnite and they have plans for more Fortnite, they have D&D. Hopefully, they do more D&D. They are hinting at the One Piece with the trailer teaser that popped out a while ago, and this one here with Pokemon. What would you like to see in Lego?
Like that they haven't added yet. I mean, this has been like the one that I've been waiting for.
Really?
Yeah, because the Mega Bloks things and the other ones, they're not what I want. So I've been waiting for Pokemon. I'm assuming, from what I've heard, because I know people that know people.
Oh.
It's going to be a lot like the rumor mill. Is a lot. It's going to be a lot like the Mario sets where they're interactive and whatnot.
Ooh, I would like that. I would like to have like an actual. I want a city. I
was
want a
hoping they
full
were going to
city.
be like a city would be cool. Maybe do like the map as like an art piece on the wall.
Ooh,
But I was hoping for life size Pikachu, life size like the original starters.
that'd be cool. Maybe an Eevee or one of the Eeveelutions.
Yeah, it would be really difficult though because then you start to cross the line of like do we just do the 151 or are people going to buy the full 151? So,
I'm not buying. I am not buying fucking Wheezing. I'm sorry. I ain't building that shit.
Wheezy.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
And then do you do the sets to where it's all the Pokemon, like the Pokemon and its evolutions in one pack, and so you have to make the alterations if you want to change it, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But as for like what hasn't happened in Lego that I want, I don't know that there is anything anymore. This was the big one. They've already got Marvel. They've got Lord of the Rings now. They've done DC. This is the big one I've been waiting for. I would like to see them bring back some old sets. They don't bring old sets back often enough, I feel.
I mean, I just want more. I mean, they did bring back that one castle one, the old school castle.
Yeah.
I would like to see more D&D sets. I would like to see more of like these highly complex Lord of the Rings ones where they of course had the entire sitting area for the Elvish City, or even the one that we just talked about, the Shire area. I would like to see more big presentation pieces. But at the same time, I'm broke as fuck, so this kind of sucks on both ends. I would like to see them, but I can't buy them.
Right.
I am very curious to what's going to be coming out with the One Piece and this one, but one that I would really like to see. I know that they really don't do action stuff, but I would like to lean toward Cowboy Bebop. I would like to build the swordfish. I would like to build I forget the name of the big ship, but I would like to see Cowboy Bebop in a Lego form, if at all possible. That's my one wish card. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Socks in chat just said Cowboy Bebop got on foot Fortnite. I mean, yeah, but Lego tries to stay away from the guns because they've been doing a lot more sets with knives being fine, but the guns is
Yeah, there's not. I mean, you get the occasional ray gun and stuff like that. But there's not really gun sets anymore. I mean, you had the Wild West sets in the past and stuff like that.
yeah. Nothing current, I don't think. Mega Bloks would probably be the one that does it because Halo, the Halo set, the Destiny sets, anything that
The
involves
problem
that.
is Megablocks sucks.
Yeah, they don't stick for shit. But dude, holy crap, this set looks fan-fucking-tastic. This TMNT 5-pack of all the turtles and a very luminescent spirit of Splinter. And I gotta say, this one's really fucking cool. It comes with the fireplace and all that. Does it come with the hold on, I believe I saw it in one of the images. Hang on. Yeah, it does come with the stick with the marshmallows while Splinter is having a conversation. Comes with a couple slices of pizza so that way the turtles get their nutrition. You know, they're all 4 food groups. Um, Everyone comes with their classic weapons, but god dang, these figures look really nice. Um, do we have a price tag?
I don't think we did, but I could be wrong.
Gotcha.
Because it's coming out later this year.
Yeah, it's coming out quarter 4, I believe I saw. Yeah, quarter 4 of this year. But these figures, thumbs up, big, huge, wide thumbs up. It comes with so many accessories. Holy cow! What is that? What is this? Oh, it's the bag of marshmallows. I mean, I. Oh man, fantastic. But dupe. An interesting one to say the least. And the title of this one kind of says the perfect Star Wars exclusive for your grandmother. And what it is a pure white Darth Vader figure. Lightsaber and all. The saber itself is almost like this whitish, pinkish from the whiteness of the red.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it
I
too,
wouldn't buy it.
but my issue with it was, and I'll get to the what's on the cape in a second, but the problem I had with it was it shows just how defined his outfit is. It just looks a little strange. But the cape, however, the cape looks fucking amazing with a wonderful set of cherry blossoms, the Japanese flag, the giant red circle, and then in that circle is Mount Fuji. And it looks like it's made out of porcelain, almost. I freaking like it. Would I buy it? Sadly, I don't think so. I'm gonna double check because this looks porcelain. This handcrafted creation, it might actually be porcelain.
That's some dedication.
That you know what? Now that I know that it's porcelain, it gets a retract. The fact that they got this definition on porcelain gets a huge fucking thumbs up. I am gonna go to this website and hopefully it doesn't blow up my. Ooh, well, we tried. Do I need to do? Da. Nope. Well, bummer. We tried.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. This would be a perfect place anywhere in the household. I do not hate this. Yeah, the comments are being kind for it, and you know what? Now knowing that this is either porcelain or ceramic, thumbs up. I hope it wouldn't be so expensive though. Oh, here we go. Can I go from this? Hey, cool. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, sadly not in there yet. Oh, yo. Hopefully when you catch up, you'll see it.
Let's see it. That's very nice. I just don't have any more for statues anymore.
Same. I also don't have very much. Like every time I'm building one of my kits, I'm like, where can I put it? But I'm finding spots. I'm finding little bits and bobs to place it around. But if you want to, it is not ILAN. It's not ILADRO. That's where it's screwed up. It is LLADRO.com. So that was where it screwed up.
Ladro?
Ladro?
Yadro?
Hmm.
Could be Spanish.
Could be Spanish. Even still, does a whole lot of slew of stuff. Star Wars, Snoopy Peanuts, Disney, and Warner Brothers. Let me see. Just Tweety and I thought he would have done Bugs. But even still, the Stormtroopers look good. R2D2 looks fantastic in his style. It's a one of the smaller figures, but even still, hand painted, looks fantastic overall. Limited to nope, it's not limited. Cool. But as soon as you order it, he starts it. I assume.
$975.
Yep.
I mean, he's sitting here making these things by hand. I get it.
Yep.
I can't drop that.
I can't either.
I mean, that right there is a dozen eggs.
You're right. God, when I looked over at freaking Walmart's website, $9, I was like,
I hear that Trader Joe's had some decent prices, but I don't really go there.
Yeah, I don't either. This Ashoka also looks really good. Same. This Ashoka looks real good too. Goddamn. He's from Spain.
Nice.
There
we go.
Bud Dupe. Oh boy, I can feel my arteries clogging from the Wendy's Baconator flavored Cheez-Its. Now,
I'm iffy because I'm worried it's gonna be that freeze-dried bacon.
That's what I was about to mention. That like I'm worried about it too, but at the same time, I'd probably kill a box in a sit. Like, so Snackalator, the person that's on Instagram and Twitter, has definitely pushed a lot of these strange snacks. They say that late spring is going to be the release date for them, but as I said, I can feel my arteries just clogging. But I probably gonna try. I'll try a box. And last but not least, over at Regal.
I won't do one of the family sizes. I'll do one of the smaller ones as a try if they do that.
Oh, probably more than likely because they usually only do the limited run stuff in the smaller boxes. So I can't say that I'm going to watch this movie, but hearing about its announcement made me feel really bad. The 20th anniversary for Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith back on the big screen. Now, to those who heard me correctly, the 20th anniversary of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith.
Now, I did get to see this in theaters.
You did?
I saw all the prequels in theaters.
Oh.
But I might go back. I might go do this. I don't know that I'm going to get the popcorn bucket, and they are cool, but those tend to be a little pricey.
Yeah. And I'll explain the bucket real quick. The bucket's a nice little plastic bucket, big bucket, and then the cup you're drinking out of Darth Vader's skull cup, and helmet cup, I should say.
I think the term I was gonna say I think the term you're looking for is helmet.
His head's in there. They both are a little pricey, but I'd probably do just a popcorn bucket if anything. The helmet's cool, but I wouldn't use it more than the once. Does it light up? It looks like it lights up, but I can't tell. Could just be the photoshopping. But even still, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
It might just be the glow. I can't really tell.
April 25th is when it drops back into the Regal cinemas. So tickets will be also on pre-purchase on the 14th of April. Oh boy, looking at this background always gets me itching to go fight some Goro Magalas or something else. Hoo boy. Anything else you got, Q?
I ain't got nothing else, man.
Then let's head out the hands. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check out the links down in the description for good old Zenny. Get some really good glasses for very inexpensive. Any 2 frames you purchase automatically gets free shipping. They are still promoting their IQ frames. No, not frames. Lenses, which helps out with eye strain in low light or highlight areas. They are still pushing their blue light ones. I'm not too keen on the blue light ones, but if your eyes get tired a lot, that one will definitely help. Checking out Humble Bundle, of course, helping out a lot of charities while also getting some good games. I'm going to say it one more time. Go get Disco Elysium for $13 while helping out a charity. Check out Quincy over on his Blue Sky. Have you been posting anything over there?
I have not posted a single thing.
Balls. Check me out on Blue Sky, I've posted 2 things, so at least I'm getting a little bit of activity over there. Check us both out on TikTok. We're kind of regular on TikTok. We got a streak going on, but a lot of memery mostly.
Yep.
I haven't posted anything personally, but soon. You've been doing Godzilla watch outs. Has Godzilla attacked yet or no?
Not yet. We're good so far.
Good, good, good. And then at the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, please, for the love of God, love one another. It is definitely free to do. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Alligator.